We're kicking off another look at the most revolutionary tools popping up on GitHub right now. Top trending open source GitHub projects this week. Part 2 features 10 game changers that redefine AI, security, and content creation. We're diving into Airweave, which gives agents eyes inside your actual systems, and the unified Microsoft Agent Framework for orchestrating complex agent logic. We'll also look at high-performance systems like Pathway for real-time streaming and TileLang for faster AI kernels. Stick around to see all 10 essential projects.
Welcome back to Manu AGI Tutorials. Here, we explore the exciting world of AI, latest AI tools for you, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest AI insights. So let's start today's video.
Project number 1, Airweave. Let agents search any app as knowledge sources. Airweave is unique because it transforms regular apps, databases, and document stores into searchable knowledge for AI agents. Instead of leaving your agent stuck in isolation or limited to only what you tell it, Airweave connects your agent to the tools you already use, like GitHub, spreadsheets, CRMs, wikis, and more, allowing the agent to fetch, read, and reason over real app data. What makes Airweave stand out is its universal connector model. Rather than building a new integration for each tool manually, you plug Airweave into an app, and it automatically ingests the content, indexes it, and makes it queryable by your agent. In effect, your agent gains eyes inside those systems, with the ability to search content and context on demand. Because of that, agents become more capable. They can answer questions about what's inside your repositories, fetch a recent ticket from your issue tracker, or pull relevant notes from your knowledge base, all without manual bridging. Another standout feature is its focus on contextual relevance and retrieval. Airweave doesn't just dump data into a blob and let your agent flounder. It structures and filters content so queries return relevant, precise results. That means fewer hallucinations and more reliable reasoning, because the agent is operating on grounded, real-world data inside your systems. Airweave's impact extends to workflows. Instead of copying data around or exporting content for your agents, your tools remain primary and updated. While your AI works over them live, this keeps everything synchronized and avoids stale snapshots. Because agents can now leverage the full context of your actual workspace, their insights and actions become more useful and integrated. In short, Airweave is unique because it empowers AI agents to natively search and reason over the tools you already use, without complex custom connectors or data silos. It bridges the gap between tools and agents, giving intelligence direct access to your living systems and unlocking more meaningful real-world AI capabilities. Project number 2, Microsoft Agent Framework, a unified platform for building and orchestrating AI agents. Microsoft Agent Framework brings something fresh to the AI tools space by giving you a single foundation for creating, coordinating, and deploying intelligent agents and workflows. Rather than cobbling together different libraries for workflow, memory, orchestration, and tooling, this framework combines all of that in a balanced and scalable way. What truly makes it unique is its support for graph-based workflows. You can define complex, multi-step processes where agents and deterministic functions interact in a meaningful orchestration, things like branching logic, checkpointing, and integrating human-in-the-loop when needed. That means your system can manage long, conditional, or stateful sequences, not just simple prompt response cycles. Because of that, it scales from small assistants to full automation pipelines. Another standout is its multi-language support. Whether you prefer Python or .NET, you can work with the same abstractions and interoperable components. This dual support opens doors to a broader ecosystem of developers. Also built in is observability. Integrated tracing, telemetry, and debugging tools help you monitor how agents perform and diagnose issues as workflows run. The project also embraces flexible agent providers and tool integrations. You aren't locked into a single LLM. The framework supports tying in different model providers, plugins, tools, or services. Because these integrations are native parts of the system, your agents can make real actions beyond chat, like triggering APIs, invoking helper functions, or interacting with external systems. In short, Microsoft Agent Framework is unique for offering a unified cross-platform foundation that combines multi-agent orchestration, robust workflows, observability, and extensible tool integration. It lets you build systems that go beyond conversation, intelligent agents that cooperate, act, and adapt in complex tasks under a single umbrella. Project number 3, Pathway, Real-Time Data Framework for AI, Streaming, and Analytics. Pathway is unique because it blends the ease of Python development with a powerful, high-performance engine under the hood, enabling seamless real-time processing, analytics, and AI pipelines all in one. What makes it special is that you write logic in familiar Python, but it runs on a Rust-powered engine that handles heavy lifting like multi-threading, incremental computation, and distributed execution, all without slowing you down. One standout strength is its unified model for batch and streaming. With Pathway, you don't need separate systems for historical data, batch, and live feed streaming. The same codebase adapts to both processing modes, switching easily between them. Plus, it supports incremental computation, meaning it updates only what changed, rather than reprocessing everything. That's a huge boost for efficiency, especially in real-time environments. Another unique feature is its tight support for AI and retrieval-augmented generation RAG workflows. It comes with toolkits for LLM pipelines and RAG, letting you plug in vector indices, connectors, and streaming AI flows directly without patching separate modules. It also provides numerous connectors out of the box, over 350 sources such as SharePoint, cloud storage, databases, so your system can tap into real data across environments. Pathway's architecture is both efficient and resilient, because computation stays in memory and leverages a Rust engine based on differential data flow. It handles high throughput and low latency workloads with grace. It also supports stateful operations like windowing, grouping, and temporal logic, which are crucial when working with streams and event time. And when systems crash or need to catch up, Pathway supports persistence and backfilling, letting you resume or fill gaps without losing continuity. In essence, Pathway is remarkable because it bridges simplicity and power. You use Python code you already know, but it delivers the speed, scalability, and real-time capabilities of a system built for production AI and streaming workloads. It removes friction between analytics, streaming, and AI, opening possibilities for live LLM processing, real-time dashboards, and complex data workflows in one coherent system. Project number 4, LaTeX OCR. Converting images of math into editable LaTeX effortlessly. LaTeX OCR, also known as Pix2Text, is special because it turns mathematical formula images into clean, editable LaTeX code, automatically and accurately. It isn't just image to text, it's formula-aware and purpose-built for technical content. What makes LaTeX OCR stand out is its vision model trained for math structure. Instead of treating the formula like normal text, it understands layout, symbols, superscripts, subscripts, fractions, integrals, everything that makes math complex, and reconstructs the proper LaTeX syntax. This allows scholars, students, or anyone working with scientific documents to go from a photo or screenshot of formulas to fully digital math code with no manual rewriting. Another strength is its integrated user interface. There is a desktop UI using pwatch v5 that lets you paste or upload images, see live previews, and copy the generated LaTeX instantly. This makes it approachable, even for those unfamiliar with command lines. It supports broad use cases. Researchers scanning equations from textbooks or handwritten notes can feed them into LaTeX OCR and get usable outputs. Editors converting papers, lecture material, or tech blogs can accelerate workflows without redrawing every formula. Because LaTeX OCR handles both simple and nested mathematical expressions, it's versatile across domains. Accuracy and speed are also priorities. The model is optimized to be fast enough for interactive use, so you don't wait minutes for conversions. And its training has focused on minimizing errors in symbol recognition and structure. Because math is unforgiving, those small mistakes matter, and LaTeX OCR aims to minimize them. In summary, LaTeX OCR is unique because it bridges the gap between handwritten or printed math and digital editing. It sees a formula image, understands its structure, and outputs clean LaTeX you can use immediately. That capability opens doors for faster research, content creation, teaching, publishing, and personal study, especially anywhere math matters. Project number 5, Nextcloud Server, your private cloud, powerfully connected. Nextcloud Server is special because it gives you all the features of a cloud service: file sharing, collaboration, communication, but with total control over your data. It doesn't force you to trust someone else's infrastructure or pay for every gig you use. Instead, you host it yourself, or choose a trusted host so your files, contacts, calendars, and chats stay under your rules. What truly sets Nextcloud apart is how fully it integrates so many capabilities in one platform. It's not just storage. You get built-in groupware, calendar, contacts, mail, chat, and video calls, office editing, project tools, file versioning, and much more. Everything works together seamlessly. Because of this tight integration, what you build isn't a patchwork of services, it's a coherent digital workspace. Security and privacy are also core to Nextcloud. You control who sees what, enforce strong password policies, encrypt data, protect against brute force attacks, and apply fine-grained file access rules. Unlike big cloud providers that collect and monetize your data, Nextcloud gives you sovereignty over your information. Another standout is how adaptable Nextcloud is. It supports external storage, S3, Dropbox, Google Drive, FTP, etc., federation across different Nextcloud servers, and extensibility through an app ecosystem. That means you can tailor your cloud to your needs, integrate tools you already use, or scale across multiple sites without losing connectivity. The hub concept in newer Nextcloud versions expands automation, federation, and real-time collaboration features even more. In short, what makes Nextcloud Server unique is its combination of complete control, deep integration, strong security, and flexible extensibility. It isn't just a file server, it's your own entire cloud platform, built around your data, your rules, and your ecosystem. Project number 6, Infisical, Open Source Secret Ops Platform and Secrets Manager. Infisical shines because it tackles one of the most delicate challenges in software development, secrets management, and makes it accessible, secure, and team-friendly. Rather than leave API keys, database credentials, certificates, and other secrets scattered across code, local files, or environment variables, Infisical centralizes all of that in a unified platform for your team and infrastructure. What makes Infisical especially unique is how it blends developer experience, security, and flexibility. You don't have to be a security expert to benefit. The interface is clean, secrets are versioned, rotations are built in, and everything stays auditable. It supports secret versioning and point-in-time recovery, so you can roll back to earlier states if needed. It also enables dynamic secrets, meaning you can generate short-lived credentials for databases or services on demand rather than reuse static ones. Another standout is its PKI, SSH, and certificate management capability. Infisical doesn't stop at storing secrets. It also handles internal certificate authorities, TLS certificate issuance and renewal, and issuing ephemeral SSH credentials for secure infrastructure access. That means your infrastructure can trust Infisical as more than a vault. It becomes a security backbone. Infisical supports a wide array of integrations, making it more seamless to drop into existing workflows, sync your secrets into deployment platforms, e.g. GitHub, Versal, inject them into infrastructure, Kubernetes, Terraform, or connect to your CI/CD pipelines. It also includes leak prevention and secret scanning, helping you avoid accidentally committing secrets to Git history. In short, Infisical is unique because it combines powerful secret management, certificate/PKI infrastructure, developer ergonomics, and security best practices, all in an open-source, extensible platform that teams can adopt without friction. Project number 7, TileLang, a domain-specific language to build high-performance AI kernels easily. TileLang is special because it lets developers write computation logic at a high level, while the system handles the hard work of optimizing for hardware. It's a domain-specific language focused on GPU/CPU and accelerator kernels, things like matrix multiplication, attention layers, dequantization, and other performance-critical operations. Instead of forcing you to think about every memory layout or scheduling trick, TileLang lets you think about what to compute, while its underlying compiler figures out how to make it fast. One of the most unique features is how it decouples data flow from scheduling. You express what the kernel should do, your logic around tiling, loops, data dependencies, but you don't need to hardcode optimizations like striping threads, cache movement, or pipelining. The system infers layouts, chooses optimal tiling strategies, and generates efficient code for specific hardware. This means you get performance close to hand-tuned code, but without the verbosity and complexity of writing low-level code manually. TileLang also supports multiple back-end devices, standard GPUs, accelerators, and potentially specialized chips. Recently, it added support for new NPU backends, like Huawei Ascend, and methods for faster compilation, like NVRTC backend, so you can compile kernels more rapidly. It's also used to write advanced operators in surprisingly few lines. Flash MLA, attention, and sparse kernels have been shown to match performance of optimized libraries while being much cleaner to write. What makes it stand out is the balance. You don't sacrifice performance even though you gain expressiveness, clarity, and modularity. Most systems force you to pick between productivity and speed. TileLang gives you both. Its design encourages reuse, composability, and rapid experimentation of kernel ideas without constantly rethinking performance. For a creator who wants powerful, efficient AI systems under the hood, without drowning in low-level details, TileLang delivers the best of both worlds. It's a tool that lets innovation in AI compute flourish with less friction. Project number 8. Directus. Headless Data Studio for any database. Directus stands out because it combines powerful content management with true database flexibility. Instead of locking you into a custom schema or proprietary data store, it wraps around your existing SQL database, giving you an instant studio to manage content, media, access, and structure without forcing you to migrate anything. That means your data remains yours without vendor lock-in or data silos. What really makes Directus unique is its meta-framework approach. It's not just a headless CMS, it's a complete tool that overlays a configurable API, UI, and permission system atop any compatible SQL database. You get endpoints, file handling, user roles, relational logic, and a sleek admin interface, all automatically derived from your schema. You don't have to build an API, it's done for you. Another standout is how Directus treats structure and content as fluid. You can adapt collections, fields, relationships, validation rules, and interfaces at any time. Your digital model evolves with your needs, not the other way around. And because the UI is auto-generated based on your schema, you always see exactly what your data model supports. Permissions and control are deeply integrated. You can carve out fine-grained roles for users, groups, workflows, and stages. Maybe editors can change draft content but not publish. Maybe some users see only a subset of fields. Directus gives you full control over who can do what, and where, and how. Directus also includes built-in features like file storage adapters, I18N support, activity logs, audit trails, localization, and extensible hooks. All of this ensures that content teams, developers, or non-technical stakeholders can work in tandem. Your content editors get a friendly studio, your devs get full access to the database and APIs. In essence, Directus is defined by its database-first, schema-aware, interface-driven approach. You don't conform to its system, it molds to yours. You get instant APIs, powerful permissions, and a polished admin UI without sacrificing control. That blend of flexibility, usability, and ownership is what makes Directus truly stand out. Project number 9, Deep Live Cam. Real-time face swap and one-click deepfakes from a single image. Deep Live Cam turns what once seemed like sci-fi into something you can use instantly. It lets you swap faces in video or live webcam feeds using just one image, and it does it in real time. What makes it stand out is its simplicity and bold capability. No need for dozens of source images or hours of training. Pick a single face image, point at your video or camera, and it transforms live. One of its most unique strengths is how it preserves natural expressions, lighting, and movement, while blending in your chosen face. It doesn't just paste a new face over your video, it tracks head angles, facial movements, and expression changes over time to make the swap feel believable and coherent. And for realism lovers, there's a mouth mask option, so your original mouth movements stay intact, making speech and expressions more natural. Another reason this project is special is its platform adaptability. It can run on a regular CPU, NVIDIA CUDA GPU setups, Apple Silicon, Mac, and more. That means whether you're on a high-end workstation or a modern laptop, Deep Live Cam aims to adapt to your hardware rather than forcing strict requirements. Because of that flexibility, it becomes more accessible to creators, testers, and curious minds alike. Deep Live Cam also includes ethics and safety controls built into its design. It has a built-in filter to prevent processing explicit, violent, or sensitive content. The project commits to responsible use and may impose watermarks or limitations as required by law. This lets creators explore its power while keeping boundaries in place. In short, Deep Live Cam is unique because it delivers real-time, high-quality face swaps from a single image, handles movement and lighting intelligently, adapts to different hardware setups, and embeds ethical guards. It drastically lowers the barrier to creating striking visual transformations, making high-end deepfake effects something almost anyone can try. Project number 10, MoneyPrinterTurbo. Turn a keyword into a polished short video automatically. MoneyPrinterTurbo is a unique AI tool that takes a single topic or keyword and transforms it into a complete high-definition short video with script, visuals, subtitles, background music, and voice synthesis, all without you doing the heavy lifting. What makes it really stand out isn't just that it automates video creation, but how much it wraps together in one flow. First, it generates a compelling video copy or script automatically, or you can supply your own. Then it sources relevant visuals, royalty-free and high quality, that match the message, sets up subtitles with styling options, and picks or integrates background music. It even supports multiple video formats, Portrait 9:16:9, so you can create for Reels, Stories, or standard content. Another striking feature is batch generation. You can feed in multiple topics and let it create many videos, then pick the one you like most. Great for testing ideas or scaling content rapidly. The platform also handles multi-language scripts and voice synthesis, so it can work in English or Chinese and potentially more depending on your content. Because all these elements, script, visuals, subtitles, voice, music, are tied together in one pipeline, you don't have to stitch tools together yourself. That reduces friction and keeps everything consistent in tone, visual style, and timing. The tool is open source and growing fast, so you get transparency, community contributions, and flexibility to extend or tweak as needed. In summary, MoneyPrinterTurbo is unique because it automates the full process of turning ideas into video content, combining script, visuals, rendering, and audio in one unified system with minimal manual work, ideal if you want to produce engaging short videos quickly and at scale. And that brings us to the end of our Part 2 showcase. We witnessed some truly powerful open-source solutions this week. From the high-level productivity of MoneyPrinterTurbo, which turns a single keyword into a polished short video, and more. If any of these projects caught your attention, hit the like button and subscribe for more developer deep dives. Let me know which project you plan to try first in the comments below. We'll see you next time.